brothers and sisters like they're anything different than what we are. But that's because that's what perpetuates their whole matrix that they're got going on, the racism and the division and things like that. So the person who oppressed us is the same people that gave them the quote-unquote privilege, but they had to in order to create the matrix. So we have to remember that it's not them. You can't use blanket statements. You have to understand that it's the select few that are doing this.
They need to, it seems like they seem to forget that JFK and Abraham Lincoln took a bullet to unite cultures. I mean, once that freedom one allowed slaves to live freely among other cultures, while the other one just ended segregation altogether. And it's like they seem to forget that people took lives for us,
Yeah, I mean,
the undercover FBI agents that got hung or shot in the head execution style when their covers were blown when helping slaveries escape to freedom. I mean,
and I just don't understand why for some odd reason, our culture, in layman terms, black folks, don't see through the bullshit. And why they always want to promote a division. Because at one point, I used to be the same way because I was being brainwashed to believe that was what it was. That was reality. And it's not. That's not reality. Me personally, I'm not going to walk around and judge a person because of their appearance. I don't do that. I only judge a person for their character. And I think that's what we need to start. Most of us need to start. All of us need to start doing. And once you do that, it will weed away a lot of the bullshit that's going on, regardless of what culture you belong to. Because I'm not going to be ignorant here and say that it's only black folks that speak hate. I mean, all culture does it. But to me, they're all ignorant, all of them that speak hate, that speak division. There's no way in hell anybody that think logically can believe that just one culture is going to be able to fight these powers that be by themselves. It's going to take all of us to unite together, regardless of our differences, regardless of that shit. It's going to take all of us unifying, fighting the real fight, and stop fighting each other. Some people have differences on what foods taste better. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have a difference of opinion, but you should never let that shit blind you to the point or take over you or consume you to the point where when an individual is talking about freeing everyone, you don't side with the individual that's talking about going after the right people so we can be free. I don't mind having discussions about the earth or cultural differences. I don't mind. I open myself up to any topic. But ultimately, we have to be on the same page when you're talking about this matrix that they have us all up under. The divide and conquer is their ultimate tool that they use right now. And a lot of times people don't see that. I'm not dumb. Even the globe earth versus flat earth is a divide and conquer tactic as well. Me personally, I don't mind. I don't care if you think the earth is shaped like a pretzel. If you're telling me that you're trying to, you're down to seek out the truth when it comes to the slave owners, if you're telling me that you're trying to break the shackles of all people that they have on all people, I'm gonna side with you and let's do this. We can discuss this other shit later if that's the case. But a lot of people don't do that because they would rather disagree with you. They will let that shit consume them. They will allow that shit to consume them. And regardless if you're on the right track, the right path, or you even have, you really trying to seek out the truth, the information, they don't give a damn. They just want to argue with you because they believe that the information they have is more factual than the information that you have. And that's a problem. It's been a problem. And these are not new problems that we're trying to tackle. These are old fucking problems. But sometimes people just don't want to hear it because we think that the earth is flat. They think the earth is flat, a ball. You got some people think that whites was here first, some think that blacks was here first. I'm quite sure that our Asian brothers, some of them probably think they was here first. Same thing with our Mexican brothers. We don't know. We don't know this history they've been teaching us. It is full of shit. I'm man enough to tell you that I don't know something. I don't damn know. But I'm trying to find out.
And you know what you call it? You should look at this video by Wes Truther. The title of the video came out in February. It's called "This Will Piss You Off," whatever. And it's a NASA facility pulled off their website, and it goes in detail how they're creating this weaponry to take out flat earthers and bald earthers the same. And I'm like, if somebody who would even hear this document being read to them, why?
It's never straight up and down.
It's never straight up and